Parents, your kids have a voice. Please listen to your kids. I feel like the worst thing you can say to your kids is, well, one of the worst things. Let me not say that. One of the worst things you can say to your kids is, um, be quiet. Do what I said because I'm your parent and I know. Or no, don't talk back. I'm your parent. This is what it is. That's final. I feel like, okay, yeah, sometimes your kids don't know better and they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, this, that. But to some degree, some situations, and at a certain age, your kids have a voice. And if you silence their voice, when things go wrong, they won't tell you, they won't talk to you, and it's because you cut off that line of communication. So, I mean, I feel like that's something to think about. Like I said, not in every case, maybe not in every case, but I feel like that's something to think about and something to look at when it comes to dealing with your kids. Something that should be in your mind. What does my child think about this whole ordeal? Hoping you're okay. Yeah, when it comes to punishment and when it comes to you know what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? What's the word I'm looking for? Well, basically, for the lack of a better word, when it comes to punishing your child or anything like that, do you explain, what's going on, why it's happening? Do you really break that down? I feel like that's great also for a child to be able to understand it, exactly what's going on. They're sponges. They suck up information. They're smarter. You got to remember that they're smarter than you think. You got to think back to when you was a child. Like I said, now this is all based on certain ages and different things like that also. But those are other factors of it. But it's things that we should think about. You know, don't silence your child's voice. Because like I said, when it's time for them to speak up on something, you want to hear it. You want to know what's going on. I want to know. Me personally, hey, I can't speak for everybody, I guess. But me personally, I want to know what my kids are thinking. I want to know how are you feeling? Do you know why you're being disciplined? That's the word I'm looking for. When you're disciplining your kids or anything like that. Do you know why this has to happen? Do you know why this is happening? Do you understand? Or let me explain it to you. Let me tell you why. You know how much more, first of all, like the baby talk thing and this and that, man, at a certain age, even when they're young, they're sponges. If you talk to your kids smart, you could go on TikTok or anything and search up. There's kids at young ages that are very, very intelligent. I think, what were they doing? Some type of algorithm, I said algorithm, algebra or something like that. They were doing like some type of advanced math and different things like that. Young kids. We gotta understand these kids are smarter than we realize. They're only gonna be as smart as you make them to be. Then you lead them to be. So, and everything takes time. The child's not just gonna understand overnight. Obviously, when we had to learn things, it didn't take overnight. But I feel like I said, these are things to consider when raising kids, when bringing kids into this world. You don't want to. The way it boils down to, don't silence your child's voice. Don't silence your child's voice, man. Like I said, when it's time for them to tell you something, you should want your child to be comfortable to come to you about anything. If you're silencing their voice in certain situations, they might not feel like they can come to you. They feel like you're gonna judge them. They feel like you're gonna discipline them. They feel like you're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. Mommy wouldn't like this. I'm not telling her. Daddy won't. He's not gonna like this. I'm not gonna tell him. He's probably gonna whoop me or something. It's just food for thought, something to think about. Like, I feel like children should be allowed to have a voice. Like I said, there's factors with that. If your child ain't making no sense, then okay. But when when you notice they start understanding and having some type of understanding, don't block that and try to shut that down. And just because you feel away, just because you feel like you got authority over them, because you are okay, you're the parent, but that doesn't necessarily mean parents aren't even always right. And could you say that your parent was always right? Can you say you're always right? Come on now. Or your way of doing things, or your parents' way of doing things when you were younger, or things like that? No. Let's be real. So, it's all about being mindful of the child, like children, the child, how they feel, different things like that. Children is smarter than you think, man. They suck up information like sponges, and they're only gonna be as smart as their lead as the way you're leading them, really, or the way the world leads them. But that's all I'm gonna leave you with today, man. That's all. I really just wanted to put that in your mind and think about that. Maybe you already think about it. Who knows? I'm just dropping the video. I'm just a random guy that you're seeing come across your page, talking about it. That's all. Like the video, comment. Let me know what you think. Do you agree, disagree? If you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do. Like, follow, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to me on YouTube. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to keep dropping these videos for y'all. I got to. This is my passion. Whoa. Did they cut me out? I got a little battery warning. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what it just did there, but hey, I can't stop. This is my passion. This is my passion. I feel like it's my purpose. All I know is I can't stop. I know I love it. I love doing this. I love making these videos. I love talking to you about these things. I'm not coming up here to say that I'm always right about everything that I say. Okay, we can talk about it. Y'all know that I be making sense, though. Come on now. Let's be real. I'm not coming up here to say every video I make is right. But y'all know I be making sense, and y'all know I be right. Y'all know I be right. Yeah, come on now. I ain't gonna come up here and say no spew on nonsense. I like the video, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all know it's gonna be a next one. Peace.